We're back with a Still Alive Studios Dev Diary for Son of Nor number 94. Hey, if you aren't, then subscribe to this YouTube channel. Get into the discussion, share your insights in the comments, the Steam Community Hub, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter for that matter. We are pretty approachable and would like to get more people involved. Since we launched on Steam Early Access, we received a lot of player feedback. Many YouTubers made Let's Plays.
Damn awesome mechanics.
There were a handful of articles written with previews and many comments in the Steam Community Hub. We read every one of them and we watched every Let's Play we found to analyze what people liked and what they found frustrating.
I can see the formation of nice ideas. I like the magic powers thing.
Frankly, even though there were voices saying we did the early access too early,
wow, this game is taking early access to its logical conclusion. I mean, it's storyboards.
there have been tons of very important insights for us. Let's be honest, every time you try something new with game mechanics that aren't standard, say telekinesis or terraforming, you are taking risks as a game developer, and these mechanics might not work well from the start. Based on outside feedback, we now know that the mechanics we have a big potential to be awesome, but to some testers they don't feel fluid and integrated into the world well enough yet. We appreciate this feedback very much and we are now investing time to analyze and improve the mechanics so that they feel right. There will be a Son of Nor update on Steam soon and we're asking you to test it and tell us if you think we improved things or made them worse. Let's look at some of the changes we made based on what we learned. Starting off with telekinesis. Feedback was, close combat feels a little clunky, and so does mass telekinesis, especially in narrow spaces. There, mass telekinesis didn't hit the target that well. Shooting from the side, rocks often hit a canyon wall and bounce off. The problem is that the whole first two levels are basically narrow canyons. We tweaked the following. Now mass telekinesis moves one rock to the front, like if you picked up a single rock. After you shot it, the next rock moves to the front, always giving you a straight line of sight to your target and not colliding with canyon walls anymore. This made mass telekinesis much more useful and precise in my opinion. You can even use it to quickly pick up a single rock from the side, as the rock you have remains in your telekinesis grip even after you released mass telekinesis. Be near a rock. Quickly tap shift to do mass telekinesis and let it go to pick up a random rock for shooting. It's not always easy to determine what the cause of frustration really is. Several people said that the close combat doesn't feel powerful and sometimes is frustrating. There could be many reasons for that, and many solutions too. Do we increase the power of telekinesis shots? Do we increase your total health? But after analyzing the situation, we think the speed of enemies could be a big part of that frustration. You could not outrun them. Every time you wanted to run away to get a rock, pick it up, turn around, the Sarahul were already there. The rock could not pick up momentum when shot and thus did only little damage. That's why we made Sarahul slower. They won't catch up to you anymore and you can get rocks, maybe by using the new mass telekinesis trick, and then shoot them with some more oomph. Please test combat in general the moment we release the new update and tell us what you think in the Steam Community Hub. We have planned more tweaks to combat. They'll be integrated with a future update. Stay tuned. Then the canyon level, where you need to eliminate the Sarahul scouts. After watching Let's Plays, people often get lost. It's narrow and unclear where you have to go, and because here it's fairly early in the game, we figured we had to help players more and not make them find the way on their own. This section was completely overhauled. We now pack more help in the form of Sons of Nor into this canyon to guide you. They help you with fights and show where to go. Check it out. Next on our list, the sliding puzzle in the Wind Temple. It drove many of our early access testers mad, and after a few internal discussions we think it's not a good puzzle, even though the puzzle has been completely changed once already. Well, anyway, it's not fun, so we are going to completely change it again. This new puzzle won't make it into the next update, but we wanted to let you know. It'll get replaced with something more fun and completely new. Because this is another thing we have learned from early access. Which puzzles did you like and which you didn't? If we are to overwork puzzles, we can do it in a more educated fashion based on your feedback and make puzzles cooler and more fun. We're working on a big menu update too. It looked like this, and will be looking like this in the upcoming update. It's a huge improvement from what we had earlier. And you can now pick from multiple characters. And you know, the usual bugs still happen, of course. The following scene will show what happens when you run out of memory and your graphics card starts reading weird stuff from it. Eye cancer. Okay, tell us what you think about the changes so far. Better mass telekinesis and close combat, a new menu, more help in the canyon section. Playtest them, leave your comments and get in touch with us. Before we bring this dev diary to a close, I'd like to introduce a new section. The Indie Corner, where we feature fellow indies we think have cool games and you might have missed out there. Maybe you'll enjoy one of the games we'll present in this section. One of those games is Ace Ferrara and the Dino Menace. It's a space combat game in the tradition of Wing Commander and X-Wing. Go check it out, it's available on iOS and coming soon to Android, Windows and Mac. The visuals remind me a little bit of Space Quest. That was it. If you're interested in Son of Nor, an early access version is now available on Steam. Get it there. Tell us what you think in the comments or in the forums. And make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, share this video, like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date. All links are in the description below. Thanks for watching and see ya.